What's up, what's up, what's up, and welcome to the first ever game news video. It's previously recorded, of course, because it's like a news video. Uh, got a couple topics coming to y'all today. Go ahead and switch over to the big feed. We're gonna start off with a gameplay of Guardians of the Galaxy. Watch it together. Got a little bit muted.
Hello friends,
I
and
don't
welcome
want to
to
get
New
copyright
Gameplay
strike.
today.
Let's turn
I'm your
that
host,
down.
Alex Stadnick, and I've assembled the wackiest characters in the galaxy.
Turn that
Starting off with
way
the PIC,
down.
Andrew Reiner, the Groot of our group, really.
Talk about it.
He is Reiner. Then the plucky upstart, the Star-Lord, I guess, Marcus Stewart.
All right, I drew.
Man, this game looks good, y'all.
I didn't think I'd get Star-Lord, but
Graphics look good. The story looks pretty good.
The Gamora, Brian Shea.
Hey, it's me, Gamora.
Hello, Shay.
Oh.
What are we looking at here?
Guess you can't get copyright striked over somebody talking.
Which, you may remember was revealed, I think during the
Let's see.
E3 time frame.
Let's listen with it.
So it's a single-player action game. You control Star-Lord, and basically it's like a squad-based action with light RPG elements game, and it's story-based. You make choices as you go, and
That's so
it's
awesome.
a lot of fun. I actually got to play it.
Wow, so these are hands-on impressions.
Yeah, this
So
is
they already
not
have it.
Playing that you're watching right now. This is actually footage provided by the developer, unfortunately, but
Okay.
this is the same sequence that I played.
Whoever played it did a great job.
This is gonna be so great.
Yeah, it's exactly what I would do. I would just stare at the ship.
So we're talking over the conversation. What is happening here?
So basically, well, now we're in a completely different area.
Oh,
but
get to
the
drive
place that I picked
spaceships.
up, if
We'll
you
drive,
remember the earlier
fly
coverage of
spaceships.
The game that we
Attack
did,
other
you
spaceships.
Were trying to dupe Lady Hellbender into giving you
Okay.
some money so you can pay off a fine for Nova Corps. And so this is after that mission.
Yeah, you kind of got like a ranked combat system,
but now we're at Nova Corps
like Devil May
Station,
Cry or something.
and it's like completely abandoned when you arrive.
Ooh, got
The
knocked
guy
out, son.
died. All right.
Garou?
And then you're trying to figure out
Bring
what
it
happened,
back.
and then you're ambushed
Okay,
by
cool,
like an
cool.
offshoot of Nova Corps
That's gonna be
been
awesome if
co-opted
each
by,
character has their own ability.
a cult.
That's awesome.
And you're trying to basically fight your way out, retrieve your ship, and escape with your lives while they try to like capture you so they can convert you to their cult. So as you see, you control Star-Lord, and you issue commands to your Guardians through using like the bumper and then face buttons to give commands while you're fighting. So you're not actually directly controlling them. Like, see, you just gave Groot a command to like bring his roots up and grab everybody, and then you can issue another command like Rocket there to blow them up. So it's all about like stringing together combos and finding out which combinations of abilities and perks work best with your Guardians. And it's really pretty satisfying. It's just a matter of my only concern is how well it'll work in the long term.
Okay.
I only got to play for just over an hour, but what I played was a lot of fun.
Okay, that's good, because I feel like we had a recent example of, well, I guess Tales of Arise isn't a fully acceptable comparison because you can take over if the other
Oh, the
characters, but,
combat
like,
is just
I spend a lot of my time in
so
that game
amazing
using the other
looking.
players' powers, the boost powers or whatever. So I guess that was my anxiety with this game, is like, is it going to feel satisfying? Are you still feeling in control type of thing of the actions on the, I guess control is not the right word, but like, you know, is that satisfaction of you using these abilities there, even though you're not technically using them?
Yeah, absolutely. So you're Star-Lord, you're floating around. You can see he has like his jet boots that he can float around. You can lock onto targets, so you're not like having to aim while you're floating around and trying to control like, where he's going and everything. But then all the different characters have different
I've not seen quite a few enemy types. That's
all
good.
play into, like,
That's
the general
great.
theme, like,
Because I know that's what
really good at
Avengers was lacking.
delivering like powerful attacks that like.
'Cause that's basically what this
up their
game is
stagger
about.
Meter.
You know.
Gamora is like quick, like more deadly strikes, like precise strikes. Rocket has like AoE damage usually, and Groot is good at like kind of setting people up for combos and being kind of like a support character. And then Star-Lord has different elemental attacks. Like I had an ice elemental blaster I could use in addition to like the standard blaster. So he can like augment his blasters with different elemental like effects. So like if I shot them enough with the ice blasters, it would freeze them in place, and it would like right there. Wow!
Oh
what
wow!
timing.
The serendipity of it all.
And different.
Okay. Well, what we're gonna do here is we're gonna take this off.
And different enemies have different elemental weaknesses sometimes that are displayed over their health bar that you're seeing. I don't think these guys had any elemental weaknesses, but yeah, so you can see they all have different abilities you can unlock and upgrade as you go with the ability points.
Alan Wake, and as I'm doing that,
if you look at all these descriptions that you're seeing right
want
now,
to read off
see that they all kind of have
something about
like
this
a
game.
common theme, although they don't all stick to that theme. Like Groot does have some heavy damage dealing attacks. Most of his are about setting up the combinations for the other Guardians to really take advantage of. And this is kind of like that atmospheric stuff. I got kind of like a when I arrived, it was kind of
I
like
have notes everywhere.
Vibe, where it's just this abandoned station, and like you don't know what's going to be lurking around the corner. And there's a lot of
Marvel Guardians of the Galaxy is
and,
coming out for
while I do have
PC,
concerns about the longevity of the
PlayStation,
combat and, like, some of the
Xbox, and
simplicity of the
Switch. And when I say
environmental puzzles,
PlayStation, I mean PlayStation
like,
4
they
and PlayStation
really,
5.
really nailed
When I say
the,
Xbox, I mean
tone
Xbox
of the
One
Guardians.
S,
They just
X,
don't shut up
Series
the entire time, but in a
S
good
and
way,
X.
because that's like
And
the Guardians of the
it really
Galaxy
feels
summer
like
where
an
they just
attempt to
banter back and forth,
get a
both
little
in and out of
redemption
combat.
after the Avengers game.
Any character
It's made by the
annoying
same
Star-Lord in particular? I'm
studio.
looking at
It's
him.
story driven, and
How is
all
he?
around
He actually, I
it
think,
just
talks
reminds you
the
of a
least
game
out of
that's
all
going
the
to be
characters
really, really
because you have
good.
control
Because
over some of the
Avengers was,
responses. You saw
it
just
wasn't a
now where,
bad
like,
game. It
somebody
just
said
wasn't for
something to him,
everybody.
and he had the ability to respond or
Now that that's done,
not respond. And
you will
you
go
know, if
to
you're
Alan
bored of
Wake.
hearing Star-Lord's voice, you don't have
You
to
mastered.
respond in some cases. But
7 minutes of gameplay. We're not gonna watch the full 7 minutes, I promise.
This is the game of basketball. Poetry in motion. It breaks
Blah, blah,
hearts,
blah, blah,
bends
blah.
minds, and drops jaws. And it keeps us wanting more.
Okay, and Alan Wake Remastered's coming out for PC, PlayStation, and Xbox. The same thing as the last game. On October 5th, 2021. It is remastered. You know, I played Alan Wake for the Xbox 360, and it wasn't a bad game, by far. It's a very story-driven game. It's linear.
Felt like I had woken from one nightmare.
Pretty sure you'll like it.
I couldn't
Me,
remember how I
it's
got
probably
there.
about a 7.5
All I
out
knew
of
was
10.
that something terrible had happened to Alice. The phone was dead. I'd have to find help on foot. Among Alice's things was a book, The Creator's Dilemma, by a Dr. Emil Hartman. Seeing the book brought back my fight with Alice. I didn't like it, and I didn't like the guy's smug face on the cover either. The gas station was my best bet. They'd have a phone I could use. It looked like a long hike through the forest to get there.
Looks pretty good. Graphics look way updated.
Damn.
Don't you hate when your car falls off a cliff? It's the worst. Beautiful nature. Looking pretty good.
Someone there? The loose sheets of paper were pages from a manuscript entitled Departure. That was the name I planned to use for the next novel I had never gotten started. I was named the author. I hadn't written it. I couldn't remember writing it. In the scene on the page, the hero
I do
was
that all the
attacked by
time.
an
Write
axe
stuff down and
murderer
don't
in the
remember
woods at
writing it.
night.
It's not that I'm normal, man. Nah, I'm playing. Okay. As you see, it's gonna be a good game. It's a remastered. Seen it. Let's get on to the other games.
Anybody there? Please! I've been in an accident!
Okay, and for our first story is going to be PlayStation. Go ahead, just. Okay. The big question right now is, when is Sony going to compete with Microsoft and make a program something like Game Pass? Well, Sony rep Sean Layden tweeted, "This is a bit old, but the truth remains the same. Turning a profit with an entertainment streaming service platform is extremely hard and complicated, not to mention the drastic reduction in revenue for creators. Not judging, just trying." Sean Layden. I don't know how y'all feel about that, but that might just be some bullshit. Because I have Game Pass. I enjoy Game Pass. You know? What is there not to like about Game Pass? There's all types of games. They're branded under Microsoft, most of them, and they're all making each other money. How is there no revenue in that? No. I'm sorry. PlayStation did have a service like that. They still do. And when I had it, it was trash, dude. It was streaming a game, not downloading it. You would stream it. It was horrible. I could never get my internet connection, no matter how fast it was, to load these games up. Which, that's bullshit. Let's just be honest. That's straight bullshit. When my internet's bumping 150 megabytes per second, there's no reason why I can't stream a little old game. But that's where Sony stands with the whole Game Pass situation. To me, I feel like they're losing out on money. Big time. And here comes our second story, and it is a new Star Wars game. It is made by Quantic Dream, the same creators that made games such as Detroit Become Human and Beyond Two Souls. I have to say, I think this is going to be a great game. It's actually an RPG story-driven game. It's been leaked from unknown sources. Quantic Dream is a David Cage series most responsible for games such as Detroit Become Human, Beyond Two Souls, Heavy Rain, stuff like that. It's an amazing shift because it's reported that the game isn't going to be what you think. It's more action, traditional gameplay instead of quick time event driven, which might mean it'll actually be open world. Two open world Star Wars games this close together, talk about awesome. It has been worked on for the past year and a half. Just one of many Star Wars games being developed as EA and Star Wars exclusive rights contract comes to an end. The reaction has been split because a lot of people like Quantic Dreams games and die-hard Star Wars fans. Then there's the group of people that thinks the stupid studios games are cheesy or that they won't match the right theme or gameplay. As for me, being the nerd that I am, I'm definitely going to give it a chance. I have to. I got to. Would you? Let me know in the comments. What do you think the game should be about? Like, do you think it should be like an underworld version of Star Wars where you're like a bounty hunter, mercenary type deal? Like, what would you want? Let me know. Okay? On to the next story. And the next story is going to be new Switch games. Here we have Kirby and the Forgotten Island. Came out last Friday. You get to play Kirby in a husk of human evolution. Sounds like a pretty dope game to me. Next, you have Knights of the Old Republic. It is now on Switch. It's crazy how they have so many people that haven't experienced this game yet. Then you have Bayonetta. That was announced back in 2016. It's nice to know it is still in the works. Go check out the gameplay for that. Ooh, didn't mean to do that. Also, you could play a series of 64 games on the Switch now, such as Star Fox 64, Mario Golf, Zelda Majora's Mask, and the craziest, most cheesiest first-person shooter I've ever played in my life, Win Back. That's not the only games you can play. There's a couple other ones. There are F-Zero and Pokemon Snap. I'm pretty sure there's a few others. I just forgot about them. Oh, hold on. Forgot about the control. This is the first video, and it's definitely a work in progress. Just work with me. As you see, they have the Nintendo Switch, Nintendo 64 controller for the Nintendo Switch, and you can also get the Sega Genesis controller pad for the Nintendo Switch at $49.99 each. So that's $100 for two controllers that are way past date. Way past date. I don't see the point of wasting the money, but if you want to, that is on you. I know the 64 controller would be very nostalgic for me personally, but I'm not gonna go spend $50 on it. It'd be nice. It'd be cool. Now the Sega Genesis controller, on the other hand, that was one of the first systems I ever owned on the side of a Super Nintendo. Of course, everybody had that. But okay, next story. We have new games in October. We're starting off the list with Hell Let Loose for PC, PlayStation, Xbox. Comes out October 5th, 2021. It's a first-person shooter set in World War II. It's a real-time strategy game, and it has really good graphics. Really good graphics. Working. Like, look at that. First-person, real-time strategy. Sounds fucking awesome to me. Next, we have FIFA 22 for PlayStation and Xbox. Comes out October 1st, 2021. There's really not much to say about this one. It is your typical soccer game. There's some new integrated graphics that they're messing around with. Not a big fan of the series. Haven't played, I don't think, not one of them. But yeah, okay. On to the next. We have the Dark Pictures House of Ashes. Now this, I've played one of the Dark Pictures games. I could not tell you what it was about. I totally forgot, but it was a very good game. I know you're on a boat and it was a horror story. But this is going to be for the PC, PlayStation, and Xbox. Comes out October 22nd, 2021. It is a survival horror interactive drama. Monsters. You're going to fight monsters while you're stuck in Iraq. It's going to be pretty cool. Next, we have... Well, here's another picture. The graphics look superb. I mean, the Dark Pictures game I played, the graphics were amazing. You almost saw that it was real. Okay, on to the next. Next, we have Riders Republic for PlayStation, Xbox, and PC coming out on October 28th, 2021. It is a MMO racing, one of a kind of like The Crew. Skiing, snowboarding, wingsuit, and trick outs, which means you are going to take whatever you're riding and do as many tricks and gain as many points as possible. That is awesome because it's been a while since I played a game with that type of system, and I'm excited to play a massive multiplayer online, you know? Like, it's going to be awesome. Okay. Next, we have Back 4 Blood. Made by the same producers of Left 4 Dead. It's a FPS survival horror. It's basically Left 4 Dead. They just don't own the IP, according to them. It is coming out for Xbox, PC, and PlayStation on October 12th, 2021. There's a lot to say about this game. If you like the Left 4 Dead series, you're going to love this game. It is basically just a reskin and up-to-date graphics. And there's nothing wrong with that. A lot of people don't like remakes or anything like that. Well, if you look at this, it's not a remake. It is a whole new game in its entirety. Just very influenced by Left 4 Dead. Okay, next is Age of Empires 4. It is a reintroduction to a major series. The gameplay consists of city building, real-time strategy, and is top of its class. It is coming out on PC on October 28th, 2021. Not much I can say about this game. I haven't played a lot of it. I know my dad has, so if he was here, he'd probably could tell you, but I know it's like Tycoon Cities. You know, it's basically city building and strategy. You take over. It's set back in the Roman times. It's cool. Next, we have Far Cry 6. It's looking like an epic tale of a dictator in a Caribbean country as the Sun and the Rebellion work together to overthrow him, aided by animals. That is the best. And here's the ringer. Gus Frank from Breaking Bad is the dictator / villain. Far Cry is coming out on PC, PlayStation, Xbox, and all the goody consoles you can get your little heart on October 7th, 2021. This game is going to be amazing. I was a big fan of Far Cry 5. A lot of people weren't. I have Far Cry New Dawn, but I haven't played it yet. I need to get around to that. That will be part of the past plays. Yeah, man. This game is going to be good. It's totally different than whatever we've ever played. And it's just new. We need something new. It's in a Caribbean country. Come on now. Next. And that's it for that news story. Awesome, awesome. Be sure to follow all the social medias on Instagram, where I'll keep you updated on all the game news videos, the past plays, and streams. Facebook, I will be streaming in the afternoon, and YouTube in the morning. I'm setting a schedule because that's 3 different categories I'm going to have to tackle in a week. So it's going to be a lot of content coming out for everybody. So go ahead and follow me on all the socials. Give it a like, subscribe, all that good jazz. You know, if you love your boy and you're trying to support me, this is my dream. I put a lot of work into this. You know, I'm not doing it very smooth as I thought I would with this video, but it's going pretty good. Pretty good. Alright, let's take them socials down. Go ahead and get back. Next up is upcoming games. We have Crisis Remastered. Crisis Remastered is coming out on PC, PlayStation, and Xbox on October 15th, 2021. Also, I don't know why it does this. Always sticks on the first one. Crisis. Y'all know what's up with Crisis. Y'all have played it. We all have. And I want to say that is the last of the news stories, y'all. We made it through. And if you're at this part of the video, you stuck it out with your boy. You're not that bad of a person? No, I'm playing. Y'all ain't bad people at all. Nobody's a bad person. Nobody. Everybody has good hearts. You just gotta use them. I love y'all. I hope y'all love me. But yeah, I'm gonna throw them socials up one more again, just so y'all can get that down. BlinkAfterGaming. I'm really trying to start something with this. I have my whole room dedicated to this. Look, see the sign? BlinkAfterGaming. I have the whole shebang. If y'all want to see, here's Chewy. We have a little time to kill. Chewy, Lando, Wonder Woman, the Gremlins, my little controller sign. Look, Star-Lord. Nobody's collection is complete unless you have a Mewtwo. And I have Rogue from X-Men right there. If y'all was ever wondering what's behind me, I don't know how well y'all can see this. But I will be watching this to review it and take notes to see what I can improve. But yeah, that's about it. Like I said, follow me on Facebook, subscribe to me on YouTube, follow me on Instagram for updates regarding the channel. Because there's gonna be 3 categories I do every week. There's gonna be videos, game news, past plays, which I basically play a game and I record it and I commentate on it and I post that. And then there's going to be streams where I game online. I am taking recommendations on games. Whatever y'all want to see me play, I will play. And that's about it for now, man. Y'all stay cool, stay sassy, stay classy. Most of all, stay sleazy. Yeah. But, alright, y'all. Peace.